Hey.
Hey.
We just got to Porter Pines in Clanton, Alabama. We're going to get our Christmas tree. We're going to do a Christmas tree at least one more year. My mom and Daddy's coming. Daddy's going to take it back to the house and help us set it up. Caden's got a friend coming that's going to spend the night with us tonight. We're waiting on Hannah to get here too. Haley had to work. But I thought I'd take y'all along with us to get our Christmas tree. Okay, so his friend showed up. The first thing we did was walk over there and sit by that fire because it was cold. And then we found Santa Claus. So him and Kyler, his friend, sat there and talked to Santa Claus for a minute and took a picture. People were playing cornhole, and then they always have some sort of art on canvas that you can do. This year it was Cookies for Santa, so they did a handprint and made the handprint look like chocolate chip cookies. It was so cute. And that made their cold hands even colder. And there's my mom and daddy. Caden and Kyler got on the reindeer train. I'm so glad they don't think they're too old for that yet. Hannah and Alex finally got there, so it was time to go find our tree. We're fixing to take a hayride down to the trees. Y'all say hey.
Hey.
We're gonna go find our Christmas tree. They actually have lots to choose from. So they got those cedar looking ones, the traditional, and then they have this light green color one. I think that they called it blue ice. I could be wrong. And then they have your traditional pines, but that's the one that everybody was agreeing with right there because Caden and Hannah and basically our whole group wanted me to go with a light green one this year. And I did, even though it was about a foot too tall. There's Mama and Santa Claus and me.
Hey, Melissa, after they get that loaded, can they take your daddy to, and take a picture of me and him with Santa Claus?
Okay, but I ain't Melissa.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody else's mama always call them by the wrong name. Definitely recommend it, y'all. If you want a real tree, come to Porter Pines. So now we got it back to the house, and I was cutting that wrapping off of it. Making a mess, too. I'm so glad Mom and Daddy came. I would not have been able to do this without their help. And I didn't want to get my artificial tree until I move because I don't know how tall of ceilings I'm going to have. Anyway, Mama had an appointment this afternoon, so they couldn't stay long. So me and the boys was getting stuff out of the attic so that I could get ready and decorate that tree and the rest of the house. And then I let the boys just hang out while I kind of sorted through things and started putting some of it up. And then we all took a break because I was getting hungry and I needed to use these collard greens. So I made some swamp soup and I let it simmer all afternoon while I finished everything. And it was nice that that was already done. So when it came time to eat supper tonight, all I had to do was go in there and whip up some cornbread. I was making a mess too, y'all. Don't worry, I went over there and washed my hands. Have y'all ever used your leftovers to make some swamp soup? I didn't even have all the right ingredients. I didn't have any Conecuh sausage today, so I just pulled a bag of my ham out of the freezer and made it with ham. It's very versatile. You can make swamp soup with just about anything. I didn't have any beans either, so I just used black-eyed peas, tomatoes, and corn. So then I got back to work and got most of these boxes unpacked. And it wasn't until I started to decorate the tree that I realized, because it was about a foot taller than I usually get, because I try to get a 9 or a 9.5 foot, but I got a 10-foot one this time. Not only could I not reach the top of it, even on the ladder, but there was no way I was going to get that topper on either, and I had already put water in the base. So I called Hannah and I said, y'all, you and Alex need to come home so that he can help me put the lights and the ornaments on the very top because I can't reach it. He's 6'4", by the way. So luckily they didn't have any plans and they came over. You'll see them in a minute. And since Caden had a friend spending the night, I decided I would have a friend over this weekend too. So she helped me a little bit today, and we just been hanging out and having a good time. And I've been busy, as you can see, so I'm tired and my feet hurt. Yeah, there's Hannah and Alex. See how tall he is? He had already put the lights and stuff on by this point. But you'll see him in a minute getting up on that ladder to put the star on the top. And he had to trim some of the top of the tree just to get the star on it because of the ceiling being so tall. And I think us messing with the tree so much ended up making it lean to one side, because me and Mom and Daddy had it straight when they left, and now it's leaning a little bit, but that's okay. So that's what everything looks like. It's been a long day, but it's been fun. And I'm getting in the Christmas spirit. That's Sophie's advent calendar. I got to get some treats for it. That's the foyer table. And then I went outside so I can show y'all the outside ornaments, and Duke needed a little loving. There's Santa Claus in the flower bed and my sign and wreath on the front door. And then we had our swamp soup and got our reminder not to get our tinsel in a tangle. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Love you. Stay classy.